Happy raping and why is it still going? Oh, wait. No, happy raping and turn off the sound on stream so I don't hear myself. That's what I was hearing. So yes, happy raping of Berlin Day to all my Vatniks, to which I collect like Pokemon. I don't know what else is going on today. Doo-doo-doo. West fueling global conflict, trying to topple Moscow, Putin says in World War II Victory Day. Yeah, he says that every day. That's nothing special. This should stand again. Grand jury in Georgia has indicted the migrant accused of killing Lakey Riley on 10 counts, including murder. The justice system at work. Wow. Never thought I'd see a day. If you're going to call in, make sure you pipe up and chat because I don't have Discord and Focus. I feel the need to remind people that. Trump trial, Hunter Biden, Tifa. What is happening? Is Tifa trending in the Italian Senate again? Hillary Clinton says anti-Israeli protesters on campuses do not know very much at all about the history of the Middle East. Neither do you. And that propaganda is not education. That's fucking rich coming from you, Hildebeest. Italian broadcaster I accidentally revealed Italy's televoting percentages during tonight's Eurovision semi-final. Oh my fuck! Someone's getting murdered for that one. Holy shit! You don't fuck with Eurovision. Holy shit! How do you fuck up? And what the fuck am I watching? Jesus Christ! Speaking of Eurovision, apparently a bunch of Muslim protesters threw a shit fit and stormed the Eurovision broadcast area, and the cops had to get called in to put down the riot. Stay classy, Europe. Stay classy. Has anyone ever noticed that there's no happiness on the left? Yes. They're not happy. Agreed. They're not happy people. And water is wet. Jesus Christ. That's a huge fuck off steak. Some people are asking why Greta is attending a huge anti-Israel protest ahead of Eurovision Song Contest in Malmo, Sweden. Hey, it's in Porian's neck of the woods. All the more relevant. Hey, Porian. Your country's chosen daughter doesn't have to travel far to protest this time around. And so she was raised this way. The picture also shows the parents wearing t-shirts of the militant far-left Antifa group. Yeah, not surprised. Okay, yeah, that's why they were protesting Eurovision, because Israel, for whatever reason, along with Australia and a bunch of other random countries, qualify for Eurovision. Okay. Israel qualified for the Eurovision Grand Final. There we go. That makes sense. Breaking. Belgian state TV channel VRT Flemish interrupts broadcast of the Eurovision Song Contest. Someone better have died. To condemn Israel. Belgium. Stay classy. We condemn the HR violations of the Israeli state. Israel is also destroying freedom of the press, stop genocide, dangerous anti-Israel hysteria. But then again, it's Europe. And, history doesn't really repeat itself, but it does rhyme. Because, wow, a lot of people are kind of anti-Jewish these days. I wonder what happened last time that was a thing. Possibly nothing bad can come from this. I remember this. Please enjoy the Rage Witch Drill ceremony in which women scream and beat stuff with sticks. I remember when this made the rounds a while back. Looks like it's still going. Oh, fuck. England has sunny day, a cause for celebration. One burger now, but I had lunch. Okay, I saw this post. I saw this posting in the in the Bong server of apparently a bunch of chads elected to use acne cream, and the school expelled them for saying that they were in blackface. But apparently, the court ruled in their favor, and they're getting like a $1 million payout. Oh, it's California too. Okay, I didn't. Okay, so it's in California. And the Catholic school on top of that. Wow. California is getting weirder than usual. This is a meme checkpoint. Show you the best meme on your phone. Every day with the opening. Anyone actually watching? 33 of you. We are behind Ooze Lab. We're behind Yaru. And we're behind Henya. I think we're catching up on Henya. Henya is at 3,433. I think we can make it. And for those who are wondering, Nyaru is sitting at 66. And no one cares about Ooh Lab. I don't know why I'm fucking still subscribed to that guy. I never watch him. You clean up my feed. Oh, the campus protest could impact the 2024 election. Oh, the election's probably going to get stolen anyway, so who cares? And dilemma of the normie. Unfortunately, most would rather double down on their self-destructive choices than admit they were wrong. Admit I was lied to, take booster. Oh, what the fuck nonsense is on my screen now? I'm not even going to turn it on because I know it's a fucking troon. Oh yeah, I saw that earlier today. Apparently some school allowed the filming of a rap video, and parents found out and are throwing shit fit. Yawn. The blackface $1 million payout. Check out the insane list of demands that the border hoppers are making Denver authorities. Oh, not to be. What do we have? I just want to see these here. Let's see, list. Migrants will cook their own food with fresh, culturally appropriated ingredients provided by the city instead of pre-made meals: rice, chicken, flour, oil, butter, tomatoes, onions, etc. Also, people will not be punished for bringing in and eating outside food. Shower access will be available without time limits and can be assessed whenever. We are not in the military, we're civilians. Medical professional visits will happen regularly, and referrals and connections for specialty care will be made as needed. All will receive the same housing support that has been offered to others. They cannot kick out people in 30 days without something stable established. There needs to be a clear, just process before exiting someone for any reason, including verbal, written, and final warnings. All shelter residents will receive connection to employment support, including work permit applications for those who qualify. Consultations for each person family with a free immigration lawyer must be arranged to discuss progress of their case. And then the city will provide ongoing legal support in the form of immigration document clinics and including transportation to relevant court dates. The city will provide privacy for families and individuals within the shelter. No more verbal or physical or mental abuse will be permitted from the staff, including no sheriff sleeping inside and monitoring 24/7. We are not criminals and won't be treated as such. Actually, you guys are, but we're splitting hairs at this point. Transportation for all children to and from schools will be provided until they finish in 3 weeks. No separating families, regardless if family members have children or not. The camp will stay together. The city must schedule a meeting in the mayor and those directly involved in running newcomer program ASAP to discuss further improvements and ways to support migrants. The city must provide all residents with documents signed by city officials in English and Spanish, with all these demands that include a number to call report mistreatment if they aren't. Oh, fuck off. Go back where you came from. No one cares. In fact, do everyone a favor and just drop dead. Again, trying to eat my screen. Teachers are powerful, so it's a question of how we use our power. It was important to me to be visible to everyone in the school community, the quiet power out loud. This alphabet soup teacher boasts about how using her power as an authority figure to push her sexuality in front of her finish off the rest. Her students. All that there for one word. Ah, fuck off, you granny bulldyke. Ooh, what do we have here? A shocking highness video of New York shows a man using a belt to drag a woman behind a vehicle, during which he also sexually assaults her. Viewer discussion strongly advised. If you recognize the visual, blah, blah, blah. Ah, God bless New York. Goddamn Zero Hedge. Boeing hit with more crime related headlines daily than the Gambino family. Woof. Oh, God. I remember. Okay, yeah, I saw this earlier today. University professor fired after being caught upskirting woman with hidden camera and shoe. Ah, God bless academia. What the fuck is this? Worst Amazon driver any. Okay, driving on the lawn. That's pretty bad. I just want to see if it gets worse. Fucking chucks it. Fucking Kang woman yeets the package. Okay, driving the flower bed. Okay. Does she crash into the fucking thingy? Well, it looks like she crashes into the garage. Okay, cool. Does she take out the tree? That's what I want to know. All right. Goes across the ditch and into the little fence. Okay. Ah, fucking rammed the finishing. Woof. Many of the protests we see are not organic. For example, the U.S. campaign for Palestinian rights receives funding from George Soros. Color me shocked. And the rape again. The bicyclist is at fault because that was I'm pretty sure that signs a yield. Eat shit, cyclist. Oh no. Oh no. Peter Jackson is making a new Lord of the Rings movie. No. The Hunt for Gold. No. Peter, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Greta Thunberg protesting against Israel. She hates kikes. It is known. Wall Street Journal reports that more hospitals and surgery centers are demanding patients pay in advance before performing procedures to avoid hounding patients to pay their bills. God bless the United States. Oh, fuck this cunt. Chris Cuomo admits that he was spreading false information about ivermectin during the pandemic. Now he says he's a user. We were getting bad information. Fuck you. You want people dead. Again, never forgive, never forget. Hold these people accountable and fucking lynch them. Because it's the only way they learn. A Jewish businessman gunned down in Egypt, suspecting terror killing. I think I might have seen this earlier. A Canadian Jewish businessman. Ah, looks like Sakana got gunned down in Alexandria, Egypt. R.I.P. Fishman. We hardly knew ye. The fuck was going on in Armenia? Mass protests erupted in Armenia, led by Archbishop Bagrat Gaustanyan, in opposition to the border delimitation of Azerbaijan. Okay, no, that makes sense. The call for the Prime Minister's resignation over the government's decision to hand over control of the border villages to Azerbaijan. I can understand that now. Yep, makes sense. Shenandoah. United States School Board in Shenandoah County, Virginia is set to vote on restoring previously removed Confederate names of 2 schools. Eat shit, you progressive cunts! Ha ha! Oh, God bless Virginia. Sweden has a serious problem. I want more context for this here, Viceguard. Grad. It's probably in reference to the Eurovision stuff going on now. Okay. I get you. Jordan B. Pearson, what are you up to now? Pathological degenerates aiming at sterilization and mutilation of children continue their assault. Yeah. 365 bodies in 365 days. Whore. Okay, not only is she a whore, she's an ugly whore, that. Ugh. I mean, just look at it. Ugh. Got a case of crazy eyes, too. Fucking metal all over her face. Crazy eyes, green hair. Ugh. Okay, so this was earlier in the day. 100+ Swedish policemen are transporting the Israeli singer Eden Golan to Malmo Arena in a very long convoy of police cars. Okay. And I remember reading somewhere that this convoy kind of got bum rushed by a bunch of protesters. Well, air quote protesters. We'll call them by what they probably should be known as terrorists. Or goat fuckers. But I repeat myself. No one popping in, say hi. Grandpa's sad. Zelensky fires bodyguard chief after assassination plot foiled. But he foiled it and he's getting fired? I have questions. No one cares. Christian think tank Trinity Forum and the National Association for Evangelicals are platforming a radical alphabet soup activist as an expert in Christianity and public life. Those are demon's eyes. Those are eyes of a demon. Or a pedophile. Again, I repeat myself. The Amazon delivery cunt again. Trump mulls deploying special forces to assassinate Mexican drug lords. I would like to know more. Okay, so a think tank promoted this and Trump saw it and said yes. Okay, gotcha. Oh, fuck you, Rolling Stone. Okay. So apparently, the word from Trump saying that he's gonna do some Obama level cleaning up in foreign countries comes from the purveyor of truth and justice known as the Rolling Stone. Yeah, I'm totally behind this 100%. Yep. Judge denies Hunter Biden's appeal on gun charges, setting the stage for trial in June. Get fucked. The choking and raping again. Trump. Biden is taking the side of terrorists by threatening to withhold weapons from Israel if they attack Rafah. Oh my God. What the fuck is this? Princeton hunger strike. Complain university isn't monitoring their vital signs. So the university doesn't give a fuck about these cunts on their hunger strike. This fucking amuses me. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh god, this is fucking rich. Unsafe conditions. They're not keeping track of our vitals. They're not at all taking care of us. Oh, cupcake, you're not getting the attention you want. Oh, that's so sad. We will continue to starve until they meet our demands. I don't know. You're gonna have to go for a while there, there, Porky. Oh fuck. OBS, don't you dare shit on me. Why did you all go black? OBS. Stream still live? Yes. Huh. Weird. That was weird. Meanwhile, in Chicago, niggers being niggers. What a shock. Spoiler alert, this video is brought to you by Pipkin, because this is his drive on the way to work. Georgian pro-EU protesters are gathered in front of the president's Salam Zurabishvili's, goddamn that's the name, residence to celebrate Europe Day. There's Europe Day? Meh. They're singing the EU anthem. The EU has an anthem? Enchanting they want a future with the EU, not Russia. Okay, so you want to get in on the EU, but this is going to be replacing the boss with another boss. I hope you know this, Georgia. What did the Subaru driver do? Okay, we're watching that again. Okay, Buddy leaves his car, tries the carjack, steals a purse, looks like, and then Buddy fucking bum rushes him. Nice. Oh, this is a thing of beauty. This is a thing of fucking beauty. And they fucking run off and the car rolls off. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? Oh my god. I love my news. I love my news feed. Sometimes seeing some of the wild shit. What do we have here? Oh, doctor gets payment from Biofarm. What a shock. Wow, it's almost like the entire medical field is one giant clusterfuck of grifting. Wow, I am surprised. And since I've retired the proper news reading stuff, I need to get my weekly venting out of the way and stuff. This trust in the medical field is never coming back. It's never coming back. You're gonna for the current generations that are alive that have gone through COVID, the pandemic and lockdowns and stuff. The trust is never coming back until everyone's dead and the next generation of idiots come along and stuff. That their wealth's tainted until it's out of living memory. It's going to happen, but it's going to be a generational thing. Why? Okay, someone piped up in stream chat. Okay, Moth.
Hello. Are you getting black filled?
I'm kind of wondering why I see your message in stream. Oh, I see your message in stream chat, but actually Haka's message, but why didn't it show up on stream?
God knows. I am not a wizard.
I got streamed. Next time, ping yourself, boy. Okay.
I'm just waiting. It's no rush.
I'm gonna reopen my Discord stream chat thing again and test it out myself. Test. Still not showing up in stream. What the fuck? Okay, hide.
I don't see any of your channel. Yeah, no.
Yeah, nothing's showing up on my stream. This here's bugging me. Bugging me. Haha.
Oh, god damn it. Just
No.
got it.
Yeah, no, my question is, are you going to fall asleep this year? This year time?
No, I'm awake. I'm awake. I didn't fall asleep the last time. It was a one-time thing. Jeez. Actually, no, I can't promise that.
Do you
No
have
promise.
do you legitimately have like narcolepsy?
I actually don't know. See, on average, like I sleep so I'm the kind of person that can sleep like 4 hours and be okay. Like I'll be tired for a good bit and then I'll perk up and then I just fall asleep and I sleep for 4 hours and then I wake up again. It's just I don't know. I've always slept weird and I've always been able to pass out in just even loud environments. I don't know.
Well, you can simplify that sentence by just saying you're weird.
I'm weird, yeah. I'm a weird fucking dude. Like I once got in trouble for falling asleep during like shop class when they had the saws and shit going. Like I was not like near them or anything, but you can hear them going anyway. But there I am, fucking passed the fuck out.
I'm pretty sure you have narcolepsy. You really should probably get that checked out.
I tried to go to a sleep doctor once, but I couldn't fall asleep. So the
Well,
test didn't work.
well, I can't really comment on that there because my when I got a new cardiologist to keep track of my Marfans, he sent me to a sleep doctor to see if I had sleep apnea. Even though I told him, here's the funny part. I told my cardiologist to his face that I have sleep apnea, but he didn't trust me, so he sent me to a sleep doctor, and the sleep doctor says, "Yeah, you have sleep apnea." It's like, I know. It's like, why are
Yeah.
you? He was like, "Why are you here?" Because the cardiologist sent me. Why did he send you? You want to check see if I have sleep apnea? And the doctor was just like, "This is a waste of both of our times." It's like, I know.
Yeah, you have to fucking argue. Sometimes that's the annoying thing. Like, yes, it's nice that here, okay, this is a Canadian thing for you Americans out there. Um, it is very nice. The free healthcare thing is very nice, but you have to sometimes argue with your doctors because sometimes they're kind of fucking retarded.
Kind of. They are fucking retarded.
Like my uncle had all sorts of problems with like diabetes. He had type one. And it took him quite a while, I think, to get his diagnosis because there was so much fucking bullshit. I don't know.
I know. It's kind of funny because like my cardiologist was just like, you need CPAP. It's like, no, I don't. I need to sleep on my side, which is what I'm doing. Because here's the thing with my Marfan syndrome, it was like present from like birth. Literally, my first night alive on this earth, I almost died because the doctor put me to sleep on my back, and then since I was being monitored, it was like, oh, this baby's dying, and then he just
Jeez.
he just saw what was happening, and he just put me on my side, and I was fine, and I've been sleeping on my side ever since.
Yeah, I usually fall asleep on my back, and that probably doesn't help because I do snore. So I assume
Yes,
it's
we
something.
know.
Yes, we all know. I do. Yes, everyone now knows. But yeah, I don't think I'm snoring. I don't think it's like enough that it's actually a concern.
Well,
Um,
it's one of those long term things. Like, it's not going to kill you all at once and stuff, but it's one of those long term things where it does put stress on your circulatory system. Like, this is the thing.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those marathon things. It's like it's like it's not a race; it's a marathon. So you probably should jerry rig yourself to sleep on your back. Like, for example, I have like one of those like pillow wedges that I set up in bed for my reading, and then afterwards I just scoot it to the side so it jams in my back when I sleep on my side.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. Probably should get something like that. I was gonna mention something else. Oh, right, about like the fucking sleep study thing. Is like, how do people? That was the issue. I couldn't fall asleep during it. How the fuck are they supposed to get like a regular idea about how you sleep when you're sleeping in some place that's like unfamiliar and you got all these fucking electrodes strapped to you? Like, what?
Well, it's kind of funny because it's like like I got strapped up with everything stuff. It's like, okay, sleep on your back. It's like I can't, I'll die.
Yeah.
But so I probably got like maybe like 5 minutes of micro sleep, and apparently that was enough for them to do all their tests and whatnot. But I didn't sleep a wink that night. It's like, you got sleep
Yeah.
apnea. It's like, no shit.
Oh, what a pain. What a pain everything can be. Life comes at you with little issues over time.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. Like I had an ear infection, like I want to say probably like 4 months ago now. And now I have like permanent tinnitus in my right ear. It's very quiet now, but it's like, oh fuck. This is what it's like to fall apart, isn't it? I'm getting older. I'm like gonna be 20, 24, and it's just all downhill. Fuck, fuck.
Well, I don't think the downhill starts until you get to your 30s, if I'm being honest. And even then, like I have a genetic condition where I'm literally falling apart. So
Oh
it's like
shit.
you probably got a little bit more in you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just over dramatic about it. Like even with this stupid shit, it's like, oh, I got over it fast enough. I think I've read somewhere that when like people, even people who like have things happen, like lose limbs and shit like that, usually it's something like a year, and then they find themselves back in the general state of happiness that they had before. I've heard shit like that.
You'd be surprised what people can bounce back from.
Yeah.
Do not put the boog in ears, moth.
No, boog in the ears.
I really
Yeah.
wish I knew why the fuck my chat's not showing up. I tested out my extension just now, and even the test messages aren't popping up. So I think something went fucky wucky when I updated my extension earlier today.
Hmm. Some fucking bullshit.
Whatever. We're without chat, even though the only person to talk so far is Haka. So we're not really
Mm-hmm.
missing much.
It would help if some of these 39 people would type in the live stream chat. Wake up, people! Engage with the streamer!
Please don't leave me alone with the bug fucker.
What the fuck?
Uh, No, it's kind of funny and stuff because like yeah, like I've mentioned this before, like the YouTube numbers for CCVs I don't trust, and
Mm.
I do trust them a lot more on Odyssey and stuff, but I do think it's really just a matter of I just have that many lurkers.
Yeah, that's kind of wild though. Like all of you fuckers, like you, some of you fuckers, I know they have to be TVA assholes, right? So I know you fuckers are in here, and I know you motherfuckers can't shut up when we're on that fucking site. So what the hell's going on now?
Well,
It's like,
you have to think they don't shut up on the site, they don't shut up in Proctor's server and stuff, but when it comes to being on stream, suddenly everyone is shuts the fuck
yeah,
up. And
uh,
it's only like the usual chuckle fucks that decide to call in.
yeah, I guess.
You're not fighting the allegations on that one, are you?
No, 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 I
Okay,
can't deny that.
all right, just checking. Actually, a thought occurs to me. Today's Victory Day, and I haven't seen one boo out of Dazzle.
Victory Day. What the fuck is Victory Day?
Victory Day is the Russian victory in World War II.
Oh, mm,
At the
did he
start
fight on the war?
at the start of the stream, I called it the anniversary of the rape of Berlin because that's what the Soviet soldiers did once they hit Berlin. Is that they
Oh
literally
yeah,
murdered and raped everything they saw.
yeah, exactly. And what are they gonna fucking celebrate for? Like the Soviet Union. That was the Soviet Union. That's not whatever Russia is now. Like I guess it's the same thing, but the idea, the country, it's a dead nation. Whatever. You get the idea. It's stupid.
Don't tell that to Putin or Dazzle.
Eh, it's a dead idea. I think all the Slavs. Well, I'm pretty sure it's just the Russians that really want the fucking Soviet fucking Union back. But no, that's dead. It's gone. It's never coming back.
Oh, Haka, don't leave. Call in. I'll give you a green card. How about that?
Hmm,
Actually, if
that's
I'm
it.
being honest, I think the climate would probably kill Haka.
Maybe. it gets cold up here. When I was going to college, we had a lot of students, obviously foreigners. I talked before about there's like a ton of foreigner students who experienced their first winter here, and that was funny to see.
Yeah, same. My first year, I lived in residence, and it was an international floor. And seeing all the Southern Chinese see snow for the first time, I'm like, motherfucker, you guys have never seen snow? And like, no, they're from the South.
Yeah, it's funny.
And it's even funnier was there was also a bunch of like pretty much like the first night of residence, it was like a big snowfall. So like all the international students who didn't see snow went out into the football field, and I was like, I'm bored. I'm gonna join you guys too, just to see
Yeah,
just see like the magic twinkle in their eye. And it's like, oh, you're gonna love this come later, and like that was 2003, and 2003 was the year of Hurricane Juan, and then that particular year was also White Juan, aka the blizzard, the
yeah.
Halifax blizzard 2003.
You'll love it. You know that first snowfall is magical. You'll love it even more when it's up to 3 fucking feet.
I had a greater appreciation once I bought my own house and I had to shovel my own driveway.
Ugh, God.
Well, I live in northern Ontario. There hasn't been a decent winter in Nova Scotia in decades at this point. But the instant I moved to northern Ontario, it's like, oh, -30 to -40 and like 10 feet of snow. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. My dad grew up in Newfoundland, so he'd always tell me about how much it would get stuff like that up there. They'd get like snowfalls up to people's rooftops, and they'd do stuff like use the snowmobiles, jump people's houses, and shit like that.
Well, I remember my mom showing me old black and white pictures of when she was a kid, and like the snowbanks would be up to the telephone poles. And I'm like, God damn, that stopped long time before I was born.
Yeah,
Nowadays, the East Coast is mostly just rain.
yeah, mostly. Although weirdly, I think that I've noticed this also too, is we get less snow during like December, and we get more of it during like after, like even up until like I think when was the last snow? I think the last snowfall was like the 25th of April, which is pretty wild.
Message from Haka. Both of you too soon. The free Canada pass is incentive. The time is bad, but not that bad. Yeah,
Not
I'll
that
give, I'll,
bad,
I'll give him
I
that.
guess. Fair enough. He'll take his chances with the cartels rather than. Yeah, no, actually, I can't blame him there.
Well, you have to remember Canada has cartels too, but we call them the Liberal Party of Canada and the New Democratic Party.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
I know the member of parliament in my district is finally retiring this year, and he's been in power since I moved up here over a decade ago.
Yeah, all their fucking politicians are old as fuck.
It's kind of funny. I actually saw I read a news article earlier today of like X, Y, and Z industries are going to be going in for a crunch within the next decades. Like, yeah, no shit, that's called everything because all the boomers
Yeah.
are dying and retiring.
Yep. Yep. Everyone's too fucking old and nobody wants to have kids, but well, can you blame them with how fucking like
Yeah, but
a pain in the ass everything is because they fucked policy so hard that everyone's fucking poor.
you're getting incidences of hiring unqualified people. That's even
Oh yeah.
beyond the diversity hires. That's just like plain old like they need bodies and they don't care anymore.
Yep. They don't fucking give a shit. But at the same time, no one can get a fucking job because they want you to have all sorts of shit on your resume already.
This,
Otherwise, what's the fucking point?
this is true, and I'm having a sneaking suspicion I'm probably not getting calls back for work right now, and that I have a lot of experience, and they want to hire cheap.
Yeah.
I'm getting a
Hmm.
I'm like I've actually applied to a bunch of places now, and I'm kind of getting a feeling of like, maybe I'm overqualified at this point. They just want to hire kids out of school, and be cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. They want Indian foreigners and shit like that because they know they can pay them cheaper dirt wages and shit like that, and they'll just take it. They'll just take it on the chin. They'll fucking do it, and then they'll get to positions where they have authority, and then they'll only hire other Indians.
Yeah. Oh, heck, at least cartels will kill me for reasons other than saying slurs one time in MSN 15 years ago.
That's true. God, we're so fucked.
I don't know. I'm still kind of wondering because like Proctor was singing in death knell. It's like, oh, Canada's going to have this hate speech law and blah blah blah. I'm like, motherfucker. All the I actually took a look. I actually took a look at that new bill they're trying to pass. Everything that's in that bill already exists. I don't see the point.
Yeah, it's just stupid shit. I don't fucking know what's going on. I feel like, see, the thing is, I feel like Canada gets like this impression of being like some progressive nightmare state, but I feel like that's really only in the big cities that you really see that, like Toronto, Ottawa, um, Vancouver. Everywhere else, people seem very meh. Like they don't give much of a shit about politics or anything like that. But
This is true, but then again, in my middle of nowhere podunk town, there is actually like pride marches and shit, and it's kind of sizable. So I'm just like, wow, there's actually a self-sustained population of alphabet soup, and it's like
yeah,
middle of nowhere. I'm like,
but
huh.
I don't give a shit if they do that as long as they're not being fucking annoying the other 365 days of the year.
Yeah, it's like I remember not too long ago there was anti-Israel protests down in Toronto and stuff, and they were blocking the Gardiner Expressway. I'm just like, motherfucker, if that ever happens for me, they're getting run over. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. As soon as you start interfering with my life, that's where it's like, fuck off. Fuck off. God. Nothing could do more or like worse for your movement than minorly inconveniencing people. Because that's like the one thing people cannot stand is being just inconvenienced.
From Hakka, you spawned from Canada, Moth. That's all I need to know is this dystopian hellhole that would make Orwell blush.
Brother, you have no idea.
I'm just wondering if Canada's going to be able to survive another round of liberals.
Who knows?
Because here's the thing, like they're only in power right now because they have a coalition with the NDP.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even know what the NDP policy is. I don't know what they're about. Like their union party, right?
The NDP is more left. It's pretty much more left liberals. That's all it is. It's like you know how the conservatives had the breakup with the Bernie, and
Yeah, a little.
it's kind of the same thing. They had their breakup from the liberals like decades and decades and decades ago and stuff, and they're just more extreme leftists compared to the liberals. The same way the People's Party of Canada is more conservative than the conservatives. That's pretty much the dynamic.
Yeah, yeah. What's the fucking point even? Like all these parties, they still believe the same shit. They just want it's they believe the same shit. It's just the people they want to be in charge aren't. Like they want to be in charge, not the other fucking bastard. I don't know.
The United States doesn't have a monopoly on the uniparty. Every nation has a uniparty.
It's just so fucking stupid. Politics is a joke these days.
Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't believe that the humans are capable of organizing at the nation state level, that is to say, countries. I still firmly believe that the best organization level we can get to is the state/provincial level.
I would agree with that. Like I think to some extent something like a federal government is kind of necessary, but it should be very, very restricted in what it can do.
Well, it would have to be the federal government as enacted by the United States in 1776.
Yeah, we'd basically need that, which is really hard to do with like the advent of the internet because now we have um telecommunication, instant communication, so everything is instant. It was a lot easier back then and you couldn't be some totalitarian fucking leader for all of the United States from like I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but
I
basically
would I would argue it would be easier to do that now because you could decentralize it a hell of a lot easier now than you could then. Because even back then, like they didn't even have telegraph lines. Everything was
yeah,
like horse and letter. Nowadays, you could
yeah,
be like, okay, we can just decentralize this and have like a monthly meeting or something kind of thing.
yeah, I guess. Blech.
Humanity trends towards centralization. We've known since we've known this since It's like I know, doesn't mean I
Well,
have to
yeah.
like it. Doesn't mean you have to like it. These days, politics have been a joke since the inception of the concept. We as a species have exclusively managed to get here by failing upwards. That said, I pray for more Trudeau level tards getting outed for doing blackface. Shit's funny as fuck. Well, here's the thing. Even the Trudeau doing all his levels of blackface, he's still in power. So it's not like it's funny, yeah, but nothing results from it. So it's kind of like not really serving a point.
Yeah. They only care when it's you doing it.
I don't
They
know.
only.
I still find it funny that the Supreme Court of Canada says that told Trudeau to his face that his enactment of the Emergency Measures Act was against the Constitution.
And
That
yet he's still in charge for some reason.
I know that's the joke and stuff. It's like no matter how many black marks and black faces he has against him and stuff, he's still in power. It's just like there's no point.
Yeah. All these fucking. There's no accountability for politicians. It's fucking insane. But fuck. I don't know. I ain't gonna be the one to fight in a trench for things to change. I don't have that in me.
I do, but the time is not now. If CSIS isn't watching me by this point and stuff, I'm pretty sure they don't have the resources to take me out yet. Because it's one of those things. I'm in the middle of redneck country and stuff, and if the feds were kind of rolling and stuff, they're going to be seeing a lot more than just me. I mean, shit. I'm shit. The town hates the cops in town. People hate because it's the same thing like with all police regiments across the world and stuff. Is like you don't have locals being police. You have out of towners, so that they can put the jackboot down on you.
Yep.
And a funny little point of contention with that there was the recent Ireland crackdown. It was kind of funny because I didn't notice this the first time I saw the reports. I watched the video a few days ago. Apparently, all the police, don't quote me on this, but apparently all the police in Ireland are from England.
Oh, go figure. Go fucking figure.
Yes, it's almost like the colonization of Ireland never ended.
Yeah.
What a shock. Oh, fuck off, Aka. Nukes are expensive and kaijus die hard, Zen. They're just putting the funds together to hit you with a rod of God. Actually, I would love to be taken out by a rod of God. It's one of my favorite super weapons.
The silly one. I like it. It's fun.
I'm just kind of pissed that they never actually ended up being a thing because and I know for a fact they never ended up being a thing because it came down to a cost issue. And since it came down to a cost issue, they didn't do it.
It seemed like a silly thing because I feel like once you have it, then you can pay it off eventually, and then you have it forever. Well, or as long as you can maintain it in orbit, I guess. But I don't know.
Well, I like the logic behind it because the rods of God was too certain. Okay, well, here's the funny part right now because it was made. They were thought up to circumvent all the nuclear laws. But the funny thing is, everyone. I don't think there's any nuclear anti-proliferation laws still standing because everyone's pulled out at this point.
Yeah. Because if you don't have nuclear weapons, then what's even the point? You have no bargaining chips on this world stage.
Yeah. Porian, yeah, what's with the first police force? Scythian mercenaries in Athens specifically, since only their loyalty was to go. They had no brotherly feeling to the Athenians. Also, shame and discords, dictionary for not having something. I know the word. I've always read that word, but I've never heard it pronounced. Many such cases. Scythians? Scythians? This is gonna bug me now.
The H might be Scythian.
Let's see if Britannica has a pronunciation thingamahoosit. Of course, I have to enable a fuck ton of plugins. Not getting option.
Die. Tian.
Wikipedia. Do you
Sky
have?
Tian? Yeah.
Nope. Pronounce. Pronunciation. Okay.
Scythian.
Scythian. Scythian. Okay, that makes sense.
Huh.
Scythian. But Porian says Scythian.
Whatever.
Wasn't the U.S. working on nukes orders magnitude more powerful than the ones we brought us? Anime. I remember that hitting news some months ago. No, the more powerful nukes that everyone
Oh,
pretty much has right now is the hydrogen
yeah.
bomb. Everybody has that now.
Yeah. Yeah, Paco, he didn't know. Like the hydrogen bombs we dropped on Hiroshima, Nagasaki, those things are like piss baby shit compared to what is made now.
And I have to agree with Porian. The C is a K since it's Greek. Yeah, no, I know this. I know this.
Mm.
So it would be Skytian. The Swedish man actually has a point. Speaking of nukes, I really need to get around to watching my Blu-ray rip of Godzilla -1. It's just sitting in my downloads folder.
Yep, I saw that was the most pirated movie ever now.
And I saw that the Japanese government is throwing a hissy fit over it, which is funny.
Well, maybe they should have made it a wider release then, jeez.
Well, I've always been of the opinion that the Japanese are okay. The Japanese know their shit in certain regards, but one of those regards is not money.
Mm-mm.
They are very retarded when it comes to money, and I guess it has to be a racial thing because they are fucking retarded with their money. Or even just the concept of money. It's like, hey, you know this international market that supersedes yours by an order of magnitude? Maybe allow some of these products and services to, go international and it'll make you a buck. You don't have to change anything, just make it available. And it's like, nope.
I don't know. I assume it's like protectionism, but they're like doing it to some kind of retarded degree for some reason where they don't want to do any like even media exports from Japan. Surely they know that Japanese media is like a big thing in the West.
Yes, but here's the thing. That there is not, the only market they care about is glorious Nippon.
It's fucking silly.
Because they are the center of the universe. Haven't you heard?
I mean, it's not like I want them to change like the anything about it. I wouldn't want them to change shit to like fit the sensibilities of any other fucking country besides Japan because
Unfortunately, they are.
I know. I've seen the news. I've seen all this shit. Everything gets worse. Everything gets worse.
And it's just one of those things. Is like there has to be someone there. There has to be someone in Japan. There has to be at least one Japanese man with two brain cells to rub together. And it's like, okay, we don't need to change anything. We just need to make it available, and then we can print money. There has to be one motherfucker with that thought. But the problem is he's probably getting shot down by his crusty old boss who's getting a blowjob from the secretary underneath his desk.
Mm-hmm. Dishonor! Your ideas bring dishonor to your family. Do not come here. We are making money from Japan. I don't know, some bullshit.
Like this is one of my very big pet peeves when it comes to the human condition. I have a really one of my biggest red buttons is just incompetence. Not even maliciousness, just like incompetence. It's like the fact that incompetents are allowed to succeed infuriates me to no end.
Yeah.
Shit needs to die so others may live.
I'm not a very competent person, but I'm a competent enough person to know that some people are more competent than me, and those people should be the ones doing things.
Well, the first step of competency is knowing your own incompetence. So and that's a major hurdle. So once you get past that hurdle, you're pretty much golden.
Yep, it's an ego thing.
Yeah, I got the fear of God put me very early on in life. where it's like I don't know shit. Like even when I was getting straight A's in school and stuff, it's like I don't know shit, and I have bad study habits, and it bit me in the ass more than once.
Yeah. Yeah.
The death of Japanese corpo dinosaurs shall bring many riches and prosperity to all. Oh, one could hope.
One day.
Actually, here's a funny thought. You know what was the great prime time for Japanese exports and stuff? When the mob ran everything. When the Yakuza ran everything, they made so much money on exports and stuff. It was fucking hilarious. And
I
once
mean, I'd imagine they have more of an interest in profit margins, and you can put ethics aside, and you can make a lot of fucking money when you do that.
well, it's the mentality of the mob. It's like they want to make money and they don't care how they do it, and that includes swallowing your national pride of dealing with the round eye gaijin. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
these stupid foreigners are willing to give us money. Why not? And they did, and it was great. Don't get me wrong. Nowhere is perfect and stuff, but some places are a special brand of retarded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can the Yakuza get me a Master Grade Gundam Mark V? Because Bandai certainly fucking can't. I gave up on Bandai a long time ago, even before I got laid off and money. I started penny pinching money. Like even before then, I stopped collecting my SH Monster Godzilla figures just because quality's starting to take a dip, and I'm done. Coincidentally,
Fair.
and my model's having a stroke. It's literally having a stroke because one eye is smaller than the other.
And your mouth is hanging out.
Okay.
You look like the fucking clip of who's that guy who Medicare was shitting on with the fucking he was having a stroke midstream.
Fucking Mersh.
Mersh, yes. He starts talking about whatever.
Well, as long as I have the Jean Chrétien Popular face and not the actual horse noises.
Yeah. Just a minor neurological error. It's fine. It'll pass.
Yeah, I forget what did Chrétien have. Was it like palsy, Bell's palsy or something?
I'm not sure.
Chrétien. I can't spell his fucking name. Jean Chrétien. Where's your health? Because I'm sure it was got to be somewhere around here. My God, he was a minister of everything. Jesus fuck. Yeah, he was a crook, but at least he was an honest crook.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna bug me now. Jean Chrétien health. Motherfucker. What happened to Jean Chrétien's face? That's the. Yeah, it was Bell's palsy. My memory actually was working correctly. It was Bell's palsy.
You're not getting senile yet, old man.
Oh, I'm getting there. I'm just hoping I'm dead before it really kicks in.
Yeah, I don't want to see anyone get fucking dementia. I've seen when I was really young, my nanny had it, but I was too young to even know. I didn't even think about it at the time when I was little. Every time I had to introduce myself to her, and I don't know. I was really young when that happened, and I was only when I'm older that I realized, Jesus Christ, she was going through it.
I got a history of dementia on both sides of my family, so I really want to tap out by either. I want my heart to either go out from fast food or Marfan syndrome. I don't care which happens first, but I want my heart to go before my brain goes.
Yeah. Better to go with who you are than something else.
Porian, I mean, the Yakuza were guilds of the gamblers, but also most notably for businesses, the smugglers, literally people with some of the most experience dealing with foreigners in the country at the time. That makes sense. I forgot the little historical tidbit. And Haka, funnily enough, it seems the only branch of Bandai that hasn't fucked itself in quality is the model kit branch, which is one I care about. The main issue nowadays is output and availability. Oh, quality is going to come for your beloved models eventually too. Just give it time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. this is a weird thing, but it comes for literally everything. But I'm gonna make this in the side. I'm gonna veer off into a completely different angle. I'm gonna talk about soda, and I'm gonna talk about Coca-Cola and how for
Okay,
some
dokie.
reason it's worse than it's ever been before. I
But
don't. Have
how?
you bought
But how
a
is?
case of Coke?
I don't drink cola, and I haven't had a Coke in years and stuff. But like, they changed over to high fructose corn syrup before you were born, so you're gonna have
Oh
to
yeah,
admit
I know that,
you have
but
to.
it's
So,
gotten worse.
how? But how can it get worse?
I I don't know. I don't know. The ingredients list is the same, but the bottle is noticeably smaller. Even like I know I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to know the bottle was bigger and to know the taste was different and it was better. And even now, sometimes you open the bottles, and this has happened like multiple cases over the span of like months, where some of the bottles just aren't carbonated, which is insane. What is happening? How is everything getting worse? Everything gets worse. Ugh, ugh.
Yep, and here's the funny part: it's never going to get better.
Uh, God. Lid's Freeway brand is legitimately the best cola. Yeah.
I don't think we have that in Canada.
No, we have a couple. Do you know there's some other? Actually, no, I probably shouldn't say that. I don't know how local they are, but there is like one or two pop companies near where I live that still sell cane sugar soda, and that stuff's the best. But it's very
Yeah,
expensive.
well, even the big ones do like my go to for like I don't like cola, but my go to cola if I have to is Pepsi, and Pepsi does release their throwback version, which is the cane sugar, and they do it like maybe like twice a year. And whenever I see in stores, I'll just gobble up all I can for cases of that stuff.
Occasionally, we were allowed to have the slightly better goy slop.
Okay, there's one thing in Canada I'm gonna really bitch about. Doritos really needs to have their ketchup flavored Dorito chips be a full time thing and not a limited edition.
I've never had that before. I guess I should figure that they have that here because that's just a
Yeah,
weird Canadian thing.
yeah,
But
yeah. It's like Pepsi's throwback. They only do it like maybe once or twice a year and stuff. And they need to make that flavor an evergreen flavor because ketchup flavored Dorito chips are fucking amazing.
I mean, I imagine it'd have to sell quite a bit here because they still do the fucking ketchup chips for like most brands do that here.
Well, ketchup is like Canada's favorite flavor, so
Yeah, yeah, weird thing. Just a weird Canadianism.
it's a good flavor. I don't know why people bitch about it.
I don't know why either. It's not bad. Like I like it. I wouldn't have it all the time, but it's like it's all right. I like it. Mm.
You know what's a really bad flavor though? Mustard. I've had a few chips with mustard flavor, and
Mm.
I don't get it. I really don't.
Mustard's a weird thing. Like if it's blended with something else, I won't really notice it. But
Okay, okay.
mustard by itself,
You probably have. Have you ever had cheeseburger flavor anything chips?
no, no. What is that? Like what is
Okay,
that
that
like?
there is literally the mustard and ketchup flavors mixed together. That's all it is.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, so if you ever see a cheeseburger flavor anything chip, like even it's like more often than not, you might see it as a store brand, like custom label one, but that's literally all the flavor is. It's literally ketchup and mustard flavor.
Huh. Fair enough.
Making consumable products limited is started, and I wish brutalize whoever came up with the concept. I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, like in fact, well, what am I thinking? The McRib came back a few months ago.
Yeah, I had one, and I don't get the hype.
I've had it every time it's been in Canada, which is not a lot, but
Yeah.
every time it's been out, I've had like two or three, and I don't get the hype either, but it's okay.
I I didn't even I don't know. I didn't like it. Like okay, so I don't get the hype. I didn't like it in general because I tried it and the sauce it didn't taste like rib sauce. It tasted like something trying to be rib sauce, but it wasn't willing to commit to being rib sauce.
Well, it's not even rib sauce; it's McDonald's barbecue sauce.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, yeah, it's literally just McDonald's barbecue sauce. It's literally just barbecue sauce. It's not even rib sauce. It's straight up barbecue sauce.
Christ. Yeah, it's a thing. You can have it. Some people seem to be weird about it. I don't fucking get it.
Well, because
Mm.
it's a limited edition item and stuff. That's literally all it is. Like I
Yeah.
remember, I remember the last time they had Crystal Pepsi have around, And the bastards didn't even have the decency to have his cane sugar. It was high fructose corn syrup, crystal Pepsi.
Fucking corn syrup.
I know.
It'll come out one day that it's the corn syrup giving everyone fucking cancer.
Every generation has a problem. You know, grandpa had grandpa had asbestos, mom and dad had lead. We have microplastics, and who knows what the next generation is going to have.
What are we gonna do when people start having more plastic in their blood than fucking flesh? What happens then? Do you think, is that like a thing? Is it projected? How much
There-
plastic can we even have in our body before it starts fucking with us?
There's a shit ton of studies, and none of them are conclusive. But here's a very sobering fact for you: babies are born with microplastics.
Yeah, no, I've heard. That's what. Now they're being fucking born with it just from their parents. Like, is this the kind of thing that we're gonna end up evolving around? Like, I don't fucking know.
Probably. I have to agree with Haka. Man, I miss eating straight dog shit. Been a long time since I've had fast food or chips.
Yeah.
I get weak from time to time. Actually, my local one of two local stores in town actually carries chips that are made of sunflower or canola oil as opposed to corn oil, which I can't have. And they still have the big, huge fuck off, and I mean legitimately fuck off, and actually full bags of chips, and that's what I usually get, like maybe every other week. Is it only corn syrup or cane sugar over there? No sugar beet. I don't think any of our sugars here are sugar beet. I think it's all either cane sugar or corn syrup, and mostly corn syrup.
Yeah, I've never even heard of sugar beet.
Well, I know it's a thing, but I don't think it's the sugar around here.
Mm.
I say around here because we import all of our sugar. So
One food indulgence.
two bottles of soda, 2 bags of chips every week. That's my one food indulgence. I'm pretty much the same way. Minus the soda. I've actually been pretty good about that. Unfortunately, I've elected to continue my sugar drinking, but in terms of fruit juice, even though I know it's as loaded as sugar as pop.
Yeah. Recently I went to buy. Actually, I'm gonna get a drink right now. I'm going fucking crazy. We've been talking about soda. That's making me want one. Be right back.
Yeah, talking about soda and talking about food. Dangerous things to talk about. I've been having the same 2 meals the past year or so with the occasional crackers and protein bars. Does wonder for fitness, but man, it makes me wish for the sweet release of death. Life makes me wish for the sweet release of death. Why are we consistently sitting around 40 people? Get a life, you people. Get a life, you sheep.
They sit here and they don't say a word. I don't see enough movement in the chat. Come on.
Well, to be fair, my chat's not exactly working, but I actually do go over to the windows and no one's actually talking, so it's kind of moot point.
No, I wasn't even talking about like the Discord chat. I mean the Odyssey chat. Surely there's someone. Oh God.
Well, that too. I get legit sweats and headaches like achy with energy. Chips have to detox if I stop. Actually, I'm kind of in the same boat as Pori, and like my two snacks of choice since since I was a wee lad was potato chips and plain old Cheerios. One's clearly the healthier option stuff, but I do need my grease and sugar.
You know what I miss? I miss the American version of Fruit Loops instead of the shitty like. I don't know. I know that it just says that they took out like some of the artificial coloring and shit like that, but I swear there's a flavor distance and it's not the same.
No, my problem is with like the fruit snacks in general and stuff. Like I remember as a kid, like a little packet of fruit snack, like a fruit snack was like a full pack of fruit snacks. Like last when I visit back home, my sister will eat fruit like a pack of Gushers for a snack, and I'm like, there's no way this here is a full bag, and I just look at it, and it's like, yep, there's like fucking like there's like 8 pieces in here. Yep, that's a full bag now.
Shrinkflation, love it.
Yeah, probably my favorite fruit snack when I was a kid was those. I think I have the picture buried somewhere. It was those little fruit sharks, but I forget what the brand, the company was. I know I have a picture. It's gonna bug me now. Oh, needle in a haystack. Let's see. Fruit, shark, snacks. Shark bites. There we go.
At least the Mountain Dew tastes the same.
Yeah, it tastes like batter acid.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Shark Bites fruit snacks from Fruit Corner. They had more
These things. I had these all the times as a kid. They were fucking amazing. I miss them.
Wait, let me zoom in.
I want to see if there's a better image.
Huh, I've never seen that one in a store. No, what I'd go for is Welch's. That's the one. Can I just fucking copy link address? Blah 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 blah. It's always there. It is. It's that. Those are alright.
I don't think I've ever had them. However, I'm an old man before my time because I've always liked fucking Werther's originals since I was a kid. I don't know why Welch's make me think of Werther's, but there's my train of thought.
W names. Meh.
Yeah, probably.
Subject of interest for interest for psychoanalysis. Not really. There's nothing super special about me. I'm just I don't fucking know. I'm just weird. I'm just a dude.
You're a bug fucker with narcolepsy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm out here on my spick snacks and candy. I can't eat anymore if I wanted to. Werther's and Raisins are all mancore. I don't think I've ever been a big fan of Raisin. Reason.
Is Raisins just a Raisin brand?
No, it's old man chocolate. It's kind of like fucking it's kind of like Tootsie Roll kind of level chocolate.
Oh, I don't really like that.
Of course, partner is probably going to yell at me for comparing Raisins to Tootsie Roll.
Subject of incest was Freudian slips. Listen, Freud had some interesting ideas. He just couldn't find any eel dick, though.
Well, all his ideas involved his mother, so let's not think about it too much. And also all the cocaine. We can't forget that.
The cocaine. Listen, cocaine is the drug of the white scholar.
Man, I kind of wish I was born maybe like a decade or so. No, I'd have to go 2 decades, like maybe like 2 decades before I was, just so I could have been like been like a young adult in the heyday of the 80s.
He's Proctor knew Freud, maybe. We'll have to see if he ever goes into psychology.
I don't know. Here's Proctor's psychology. He's a closeted homosexual man with furry tendencies.
Oof, harsh. But I can't deny he's a very interesting individual.
Retarded is what you mean.
I like him.
I can't go Colin stream without the minute of hate, which is Bash and Proctor. Because he makes it too easy sometimes.
Underlying sexual.
Mommy issues manifesting underlying sexual attraction. Yeah.
A lot of people marry their mom. That's just how it is.
It's not like we were arguing against that. We're agreeing with you.
Yeah. Man's got a complex, but oh well. A lot of people have complexes. His is well, it's not as offensive as it could be.
Give it time. The sex tape Mark II will come out eventually. Freud taught Jung. Jung gave us Shin Megami Tensei, so Freud unfortunately necessitated a timeline. I'm just thinking. I don't think I ever played a Shin Megami Tensei game. The only game I played was the original release of the PlayStation. The first Persona game on PlayStation. They got the Western release and they got censored the hell and back.
Yeah, I've never touched either of the series. I don't know. They don't interest me. Meh, meh.
I know it's Pokemon with brain spirits. Whoop de doo.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is a strange thing. 'Cause I'm a bit of a Pokemon autist. I can't deny that. For a young age, that was my thing. I'd watch it on TV all the time. Had all the movies, had them on VHS, and then I got them on DVD when that was the thing. See, there you go. I'm not that young. I remember the change from fucking VHS tapes to DVDs.
Still good.
Happened to fit in my stupid fucking Fox had to bring that up on stream. Now it'll haunt me forever. People just make all sorts of assumptions. Even during that stream, I was like, no, do not do that. But no one listens, no one cares. Ah.
Remember when Anno named Soviet Girl and Gunbuster young Freud? Very subtle, as expected from the master.
That's funny.
The only master involved with Anno is masturbation. Reply to the bug sounder.
Truly, I am oppressed.
Kind of curse. Bug transformation.
What are you doing?
Ah, there we go. I never watched Ben 10, but
You didn't?
the point still stands.
Ben 10 was good once. We had a lot of really good cartoons.
Yeah, Ben 10 was after my time.
Was Ben 10 Canadian?
I don't know.
We had a lot of good Canadian shows. We had I remember one that I still see people bring up is Total Drama Island, which was basically just Survivor but a cartoon for kids, and it was good.
I never saw Total Drama Island. However, I did watch 16 with my sister, and that was a tolerable show. It actually wasn't. It's actually, I would go so far as to say 16 was a good show.
Yeah. There was good Canadian cartoons. We had them for a while. I don't know what it's like now. Probably shit now, but.
I know my metric for Canadian cartoons is Reboot and Beast Wars.
Oh, I have seen Reboot. My dad was a fan, so I got to watch all of that.
Your dad was a fan. Your dad's probably not too far away from me.
Yeah, no. Fuck.
I don't know. The range to be my kid is like low to mid 20s at this point, so you're kind of in that range.
Yeah.
He's like, my dad watched that. It's like, okay, I know how old your dad is.
I'm sorry. Assaulting you right in the fucking telemeters.
Now, as Haka is fond of saying periodically, I feel my bones grinding into dust.
Pretty sure 16 he would made me more autistic, not even joking.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. As far as animated tween sitcoms, because that's effectively what it was.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah. Certainly less brain rot than whatever the fuck they make now. I don't know. It's like they don't try anymore.
Let's see. Canadian cartoons list. Come on, Wikipedia has something. I just want one giant list by time.
Oh wait, though we do have to take the fault for something like Totally Spot. Actually, no, that was the Quebecois. They can take that. I don't fucking want that.
Okay, out of the numbers, I only ever watched 16, and I'll give that pass. I'm gonna go by years, cause Oh yeah, we actually had a co-product. Yeah, The Adventures of Teddy Ruxpin is one of my favorite cartoons. I keep forgetting we had a co-production with France on that one.
Thrown together.
Super Mario Brothers 3. Okay, neat. I know we did I know The Adventures of Tintin was Nelvana, so yeah, I know that was Canadian content.
Mm-hmm.
Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Okay, that's new for me. We did a bunch of Arthur. Not surprised.
Yep.
Sam and Max. Okay, good. Paddington Bear. Sure. Don't know. Hamill Cracker. Sure. Avengers. Okay. Angela Anaconda. Ugh. I saw a couple episodes
We'll
of that.
never live that one down for the fucking Digimon movie.
Yeah. Action Man, House Show, Anna Green. Of course, there was a fucking Anna Green's Gable animated series. Of course, there was. I'm surprised it wasn't a co-production with fucking Japan. He's Lightning, Atomic Betty, Healing Rangers,
Oh, Atomic Betty, I remember that. That was a good show.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Acadie Man.
What the fuck is that?
Acadie Man is the first Acadian superhero created by cartoonist and musician Daniel LeBlanc. His anime series Acadie Man aired from 2005 to 2009. The community channel production Rogers TV was acquired by TV5 Quebec, Canada for national distribution. However, TV5 canceled the series in advance of the premiere.
Yeah, exactly. Never fucking heard of this shit.
Never heard of it, but the fact is that Acadians have a superhero. This here blows my mind as an Acadian. Oh, fuck me. Amazing Spice.
Kappa Mikey. Yes, I remember that show. Haka, that was a good show too.
I don't recognize most of these now. Of course, there was an Angry Birds TV show. Of course, there was.
Man, I can't wait to watch Kappa Mikey and fucking Futurama.
Oh, yep. Babar was Nirvana. So, yep, that's Canadian production with a French co-production. I'm not surprised. Babar was good.
Good. Yes, it was good. You know what, Haka? Yeah, it was a good show. It was funny.
Are you guys talking about something else, or are you agreeing with me and the Babar?
No, we're talking about Kappa Mikey.
Okay, I never actually watched Kappa Mikey.
It was basically like a sitcom about like.
No, I know what it is. I've just never seen it.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It was alright.
Beast Wars, Beast Machines. Yep. Beetlejuice was made by Nelvana. I forgot about that.
The movie?
No, the cartoon.
Oh, never saw the cartoon.
You're not missing much. The Beetlejuice cartoon was nothing but slapstick comedy and puns. The Japanese would have loved it.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted cartoon. Okay. Deke. Okay, that makes sense. Fuck, I don't recognize most of the shit. Bob and Margaret. Oh, British co-production. That makes sense. Bob the Builder. Okay, that's new for me. No, it's just kind of funny seeing some of these names. Like, I don't recognize most of them, but the ones I recognize, like, oh, I wasn't aware that was a Canadian production.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Huh.
Let's see, Caillou, that's a fucking surprise, and fuck that shirt. Oh my god, I forgot we made Cam Candy. Oh my god, DIC Entertainment, thank you. Are you familiar with the comedian John Candy?
The name comes. Oh, I want to say yes, but
he was the big fat comedy guy on Saturday Night Live before Chris Farley.
Oh, maybe
he's the other big fat funny man, and he's from Canada. So.
Oh, okay.
His cartoon was actually pretty good. He's like a camp owner, counselor kind of thing, a bunch of kids, and typical cartoon stuff. But it was entertaining. I liked it. Care Bears, yep. I'm not surprised. DIC Entertainment, yep. Deke.
Dick.
No, it's Deke. They actually had as part of the title card at the end card for the Deke logo. They actually had a kid say Deke because of the joke. Because otherwise, people would just call it Dick. There was another Carmen Sandiego cartoon, 2019 to 2021. What the fuck? Oh, Netflix.
No, Netflix. Straight to Netflix, so no one will fucking see it.
Cartoon Sushi. Yep, I remember that. Oh, yeah, we made Celebrity Deathmatch. I forgot about that. That was a good show. There was a Conan cartoon? What the fuck?
Hmm.
There was a Corner Gas cartoon?
Really?
Corner Gas animated.
Huh.
Huh. I was not aware of this. I never really watched too much Corner Gas. I probably saw like maybe a handful of episodes.
Yeah, me either.
And I was more of a red green guy.
Hmm.
Oh, I forgot we made Cyber 6. Cyber 6 is a good series.
Cyber 6.
Yeah, Cyber 6 is originally an Argentinian, I want to say. Let me see. Yeah, it's an Argentinian comic strip. Pretty much you have the effectively it's like these pretty much Ghost in the Shell but more for kids.
Yeah. No, I do remember this. Look at that.
Yeah, like she cross-dressed as a dude, high school teacher and stuff, but she fought crime and all that jazz.
Yep.
The animation was really good and stuff because because there was also, I think it was a co-production with an animation studio, Kyoshi. So it was a Canadian-Japanese co-production.
Go figure. Happens a lot.
Yeah, I do remember in hindsight the animation being really fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay, going to these nuts. Should probably take a look at Discord. Cyber 6 and Aeon Flux lived in the same GTS influence area. Yeah, it does. Oh, fuck. Okay, let me just... Okay, you guys spurging about Kappa Mikey. Anna Green Gables anime. Yep, I know. Kappa Mikey is Mega Tokyo TV World. Oh, fuck off. Deke logo. I found it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll play it on stream for the funny. Let's see. Go back to my browser. Go into here.
Dick!
Okay, I got lightheaded from that one. Oh, shit. Remember when Tattoo was going to have an anime only 90 kids remember? I remember. Okay, go back to my... Dennis the Menace was an American-French co-production. Huh, neat. The American Dennis the Menace and not the British Dennis the Menace, because those are two different properties.
Yeah, I know.
I figure someone out there doesn't, though. I never watched Dino.
The British one worse? The Dennis worse? I don't remember. One of them is like...
the British one is more mean-spirited.
Yeah.
Yeah, the American one's a little more lighthearted. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nirvana made the Donkey Kong Country CG cartoon. I remember when that came out. Oh god, we made Dragon Tales too. Fuck. My sister, there's a lot of certain like kids shows, and my sister watched to death, and Dragon Tales was one of them, and I just have like PTSD about it.
Do you remember The Land Before Time?
Land Before Time was good until it wasn't.
Yeah, but I remember that had some like there were some deaths in it.
Well, the original is a classic because like my favorite animation guy of all time is Don Bluth, and that's one of his classics. Is The Land Before Time.
Mm-hmm.
Eek the Cat, I remember that. Fuck.
I don't know. I guess other things for like traumatizing deaths in like children's media. There's like fucking fuck. Why am I forgetting the name of it? The horse in the swamp.
The Never-Ending Story, and that was Atreyu and Artax.
Yeah.
Artax specifically, the sad horse.
Sad horse.
Oh god. In hindsight, that scene's really funny. It's like, what the fuck does a horse have to be sad about?
No idea. No idea.
American Tail had a fucking cartoon? Oh, I did not know this. And of course, it's American co-production. Oh god, Franklin. Fuck, I hate that show. My sister watched it to death.
Franklin? Oh, I watched that a lot when I was a kid. I don't know.
Well, it's okay. I don't have any problem in it of itself. It's just level. It's like Barney level of repetition. My sister would watch this shit.
Yeah. No, I get you there. Definitely. It was one of those things that like filled like a massive time slot on TV. Definitely.
The Goliath Chronicles was a co-production. Oh, I did not know this. That was so bad. Did you ever watch Gargoyles?
Oh yeah, I've seen it a bit. Yeah, really good show.
Very good show, but the Goliath Chronicles was so bad.
I don't know that part. Was that like a spin-off?
No, the Gargoyles had 2 proper seasons, and the 3rd season was called the Goliath Chronicles, and they went dark and edgy on that one.
No, I haven't seen that then. No.
It's not good. I say watch it at least once just to get out of the way, but just have the mental. They literally had the Klan in it. Oh, I'm sorry. They call them the Stonemasons, but it's the Klan.
Oh, okay. A lot of cartoons in that era went through like a weird edgy period.
Yeah. Oh my God. We made Hammerman.
5 episodes of Barney and that was it. Oof, Haka.
Oof. No. Moth.
But
were you aware that there was a MC Hammer cartoon?
I'm not okay. I'm too young to even know who fucking MC Hammer. Like I know the name, but I don't actually know what he's known for. I just know MC Hammer, something about hammer pants. I don't fucking know.
Hammer. You know the Hammer Time song? Stop. Yeah. Hammer Time. That guy.
Oh.
He had a cartoon and it was really bad.
I can believe it.
He pretty much the cartoon story is that he's a superhero and his superpower is, and I shit you not, his little crab walk he does for his little dance, in that music video. They just take. No, I shit you not. That's his superpower. Shimmying back and forth, he can go up and down buildings and shit like that. There is so fucking stupid.
So it's real. Someone. No, God.
I gotta find a clip. I gotta show you a clip because this is so fucking retarded. I remember watching this.
Talking about milking the fuck out of your 5 minutes of fame. Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck you, Facebook.
The Zoomer Mafia, yeah. I was a very media limited kid. I don't know. I was a weird kid. I'm a weird person now, but I was a weirder kid.
Whenever there's a crime, some crooks are gonna do
You have to watch. You have to witness this.
Better beware, cause the Hammerman will be there. Here's how it started a long time ago. The legend of the Hammer.
No, I have seen this. Oh my God.
Okay, yeah, he had magic shoes. Okay, that makes a little more sense. He has magic shoes.
But Gramps was getting old and he couldn't keep up the fight. Right. So Gramps and his granddaughter, they went out on the road to find a man they knew could jam who was worthy of the load. They met a guy named Stanley.
Oh, it's bad.
Every night he helped the kids play every day. His heart was out of sight. So Gramps opened up the bag.
I just can't get over how it's the same beat.
He set them on the ground and they soon began to groove. The shoes knew at once they had finally found their man. They hopped right on his feet and he became Hammerman. Hammerman.
Yeah.
Hammer. Hammerman. Hammer. Hammerman. Hammer. Hammerman. Hammer. Oh yeah.
No, stop. I just wanted to show the opening.
This. Jesus.
I only know dance because hot dogs over for some reason. Yeah, that's weird. Want to talk repetition? The first few years of my life before cable was a single VHS tape, 5 episodes of Burn. Bernie. Zoomer mouth. Lore dump. Most rotten intro I've ever seen. Yeah. I warned you it was bad. The man just rhymed man with man after failing to rhyme anything else for 2 verses. Lyrical, spiritual, individual.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Ow.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Nelvana made the original Spectre Gadget cartoon. I forgot about that.
Oh, yep. The good show.
Oh. I'm just looking at Invincible. I know Invincible has a fuck ton of animation studios behind it, though.
Yeah, even a North Korean one, if you saw that news.
Yeah, they're farming out the animation for Invincible to everywhere, and even still, they can't keep up with the demand. it's like, I'll give Amazon shit and stuff, but it's kind of funny seeing one of their gangbuster shows. They're like, fuck, we can't farm this out fast enough.
Yeah, no. We have to fucking do it under the radar to this weird, like, shell corporation. Don't look too much into it.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember reading up about it a while back.
Yeah. Was that what was their actual explanation? Because I imagine they can't, like...
I forget, but I'm easily distracted right now because Jason the Wheeled Warriors was made by Deke Entertainment. Jason the Wheeled Warriors was a cartoon from the 80s, which I love and adore. And it's kind of like a Star Wars ripoff if you get right down to it. But it's one of those 80s cartoons that was made to sell a line of toys that no one bought. So, of course, it went tits up. But it was a good show.
Yeah.
It was a really good show. And the opening is amazing. I gotta. Okay, I need to show stream the fucking opening to Jason the Wheeled Warriors because it's a banger of a song. Just like Hammerman, I just want to show the opening.
Thundering across the stars to save the universe from the monster minds. Jace searches for his father to unite the magic root and lead his lightning league to victory over the changing form of Sawboss. Wheeled warriors explode into battle. Lightning strikes.
There's a power that comes from deep inside of you. Since every day you're reaching toward the light, and you know there's a long way ahead of you. But when your wheels get you there, things will turn out right. Just keep on turning, don't stop rolling. The fire is on. Wheels burning, wheels moving, wheels of
Don't tip my brain.
don't stop rolling. The fire is on. Wheels moving, wheels of
I want to watch this cartoon again. So. Actually, no wait. My to-do list for watching cartoons. I need to fucking rewatch Teddy Ruxpin because I haven't watched Teddy Ruxpin in like 2 decades. I watched it. I watched the entire series of Teddy Ruxpin when I was in university, just because I had access to the internet and I haven't watched it since. D got Defenders opening.
No, don't remember this.
Let me just go back so I can actually have it on stream.
It's one of those weird things where it was like they're trying to sell like a game or some shit.
Looks like it was off in no time.
I don't know why it's fucking VHS quality though.
Yeah, it looks like it came out in like early 2000s. If I had to put a guess.
It was a fun show.
It seems like you're Okay. Here's my opinion on it. Just from watching the opening. It's not Avatar.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty right. Yeah, it's not Avatar.
It's not Avatar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're in the K's. Let's see.
There's some other weird shit that I just don't. Let me think. Fuck. Okay, Hawkeye, you probably know this one. Do you know Spider Riders?
I know this one. I never watched it, but I'm aware of it.
Oh, okay. There we go. That was a good show too.
I remember watching. Okay, not this show you're talking about right now, but the one I just saw.
I do it.
No, the one I just saw on screen, The Legend of White Fang. The Legend of White Fang was a really good series. Like the 90s cartoon of it and stuff was really good. Of course, it's another co-production. Fuck it. It's really rare I'm finding like completely in-house Canadian ones. Everything seems to be like either an American co-production, a French co-production, or an English co-production.
It's a mix. Like we had the cartoon. We had a lot of cartoons, but I don't know. Not all of them. There's definitely an overwhelming majority that are not. So.
Oh, that's cute. Lucas the Spider is a Canadian production. That's cute.
Oh, is it? That's cute. Did they actually get a full show? I remember seeing the first animation when it came out.
No, I remember the YouTube shorts and stuff, but it looks like I actually did get like.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Cool. I'll go for them. How to draw anime? Yes, it was very much like we want to do the anime style. And we're trying so hard to do it. I actually have to look. I should look up who made this show. So I don't think it has anything to do with Japan at all, but it definitely has like a rip of the art style.
Well, to be fair, the early 2000s, everyone was kind of like, okay, this anime is the thing we need to make our own. It was kind of like an anime gold rush, air quotes.
Yeah. Oh shit! No, it was a Japanese. Oh yeah, no, it was Japanese. Weird. Oh fuck! It's a Canadian-Japanese co-production. Look at that.
There you go.
Yep, there it is. Canadian-Japanese co-production, but mostly Japanese team. Had 2 seasons. Man, that's fucking amazing.
Mostly, I'm just still scrolling through the.
This fits in the mecha genre. God.
Oh God, we made Mummies. We made Mummies Alive. I remember Mummies Alive. God, that was a bad show. It was Mummies Alive was kind of like an echo of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles boom. It came after like Biker Mice from Mars and Street Sharks. It came after those. But but you know exactly what they were doing.
Yeah. I just remembered something about Street Sharks. Apparently there's like this weird shit where there's like this one guy who is obsessed with Street Sharks, and he's been filling like fandom pages with just bullshit information, just fake episodes. And
I know. I know who. Like, yeah, I've heard about this too. Yeah, I heard about this lol cow as well.
Yep, and he's done it so long, people have actually been gaslit into thinking what the shit he did was real. That's fucking incredible.
He's not the only one. Actually, the worst case scenario for that there is the Scottish, believe it or not, the Scottish version of Wikipedia has this.
I heard about that.
You heard about that one? The one editor who makes up Scottish accent words and makes entire articles around that shit and stuff.
So it's like their fucking native language. It's just insane. Just fucking absolute insane. Just bullshit.
Yeah, I remember hearing it when it first made the rounds because Wikipedia locked down his account and they had to do a review of the entirety of their section of Wikipedia, and pretty much it all had to go.
Everything he touched was fucking tainted. They had to cordon it off. Oh, it's so
man,
funny.
that was so bad.
You get these fucking people, and they're off in their own little corner being fucking insane, and you stumbled across them.
Okay, this blows my mind. There was a Polly Parker cartoon, but the funny thing is, I remember the 90s cartoon of the boys' equivalent of Polly Pocket, which was Mighty Max.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I actually had a few of the toys. I actually had the big Skull Mountain one, too. The big set. I remember that.
The Silent Hill circumcision guy? Yeah, that's another dude. Oh god.
Oh, the raccoons. I need to rewatch that. That was a good show. Of course, reboot. And we don't talk about the sequel. Doesn't exist. Oh my god, we were American co-production in the Ren and Stimpy adult cartoon. Oh my god.
Oh, there you go.
I forgot this even exists. They got 3 whole episodes before it was canceled.
Yeah, no one was interested in that shit.
Oh my god, it was all the way into yeah, actually I think I pirated these episodes when they came out because I was in university at that point. Oh fuck me.
I don't remember what was the issue. Was it just a studio thing, or was it generally people are like, "Yeah, this is like," I don't know.
No.
Once you got to the point where it's
No,
too far.
it got canceled because I forget the creator's name. I can never remember the creator's name. Fuck, what's his name? Yeah, the John fellow. I can never pronounce his name. Crick Falsey. He's batshit insane, and he started throwing he started throwing his weight around again. Like the reason why he got fired the first time around was because he started throwing his weight around, and Nickelodeon was like, "No, you're done." And then once he got his adult cartoon off the ground and stuff with Spike, he started throwing his weight around, and they were just like, "No, this is gonna be a headache. You're canceled."
Yeah. They're like occasionally they have like these creative types, and they make them a lot of money, but they're also like weird fucking goblin creatures, and they get uppity sometimes. You gotta hit them with a stick.
Well,
they forget their place.
Well, you have to remember they're either insane or sex pests.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mentioned Nickelodeon, and you know.
God, Nickelodeon shit. Jesus Christ.
Short Circuit had a cartoon.
Short Circuit.
Oh no, I think no. It looks like it's an anthology series that is silly name and not actually having anything to do with the movie. Okay.
Oh, Haka wants in.
Okay.
Hello.
I remember Sharky and George.
I just came in real quick because I wanted to say this. You said creators are either crazy or sex pest. He was both. The Ren and Stimpy guy, he was actually a pedophile.
I'm not terribly surprised, and I probably read about this and just put it out of mind.
Yeah, there was this little girl that used to send him letters with art, and he took her under his wing and basically made her into a sex slave.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. Ain't the first time that's happened. Ain't gonna be the last.
That was all. Have fun. Bye.
God.
I still hear his voice upon the wind.
Yeah.
Okay. This is definitely before your time, but did you ever see any repeats of the Smoggies?
Nope. That name is completely unfamiliar to me.
I remember watching this to death. As with everything else, I'm just going to go to the intro. Because the world has to know.
You're quiet.
I don't know, the Hammerman intro reminded you.
Yeah.
This cartoon is in the brand, in the umbrella, I like to call the environmental cartoons of the 80s and 90s. And of course, the main characters are totally not trolls. I know. This is one of those cartoons where it wouldn't surprise me if Al Gore had something to do with it.
I can see that. Themes are pretty obvious. Pretty obvious.
Probably the worst cartoon I could think of for environmental cartoons was Widget the World Watcher. That one was insufferable. Okay, well, I know I'm going to queue up next.
Say some nostalgic bullshit for next time. Okay.
This one was way more insufferable. Captain Planet and Planet Tours willingly. The closest environmental one I could say I straight up like was probably Denver, the Last Dinosaur.
Whatever.
Oh my god, I just realized this here is the environmental equivalent of the Great Gazoo.
And before I knew it, I'd landed on Earth. After one or two
That's
focused
exactly what this is.
transformations, I finally got it
taken me
right
decades,
and
but
began
I
the
finally clued
biggest
into it.
adventure of my life. The wheels were depending on me, and the bad guys were tougher than I expected. But of course, they didn't have a Mega Brain unit. See what happens next.
Oh god, yeah, no, this looks like a cancer.
Yeah, it was. But Denver was pretty okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Denver is dangerously nice.
Yeah, that just from the
Remember, Polaroids! Hack a
Painfully
bailed
90s.
after. Poor man, I watched Denver song is buried deep in my mind. I should have watched, environmental anime talk. Is that one the City of Gold anime? The name rings a bell. Come on, mouse. Click. Search Google. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one. Group of friends. Sebastian disaster. Team up Japanese journalists. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. When the fuck did this come out? 2001. Yeah, the only kind of... I'm getting kind of... Oh, fuck. What was that anime with the earthquake? Specifically. Fuck. It's gonna bug me now. Something... Resonance and Terror, I think?
No idea.
Fuck you, no terror. Click Damien. Oh, fuck you, script safe. Let me client rectangle, allow. Clipboard interference, allow. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of. Terror and Resonance. Pretty much, long story short, is like a big earthquake happens, ragtag bunch of kids, and then stuff goes off the rails. I'll get back to my list. I'm only in the T's. Yeah, there's your total drama.
Yep, there it is.
Oh my god, Trailer Park had an animated series. I forgot about that.
Trailer Park Boys? Oh god.
Yeah, 20 episodes. Huh. Okay, this title amuses me. I have no idea about it, but it amuses me. Ugly Americans. Adult comedy. Okay, there we go. Social worker. New York City. Okay. I don't know. It's just the title. The title caught my attention. There was a Viva Pinata cartoon. What the fuck?
Yeah, I thought the cartoon came first. I know people. I never played the game, but I know there were like a lot of people who were like super autistic about the Viva Pinata game.
The game came first, according to Wikipedia.
Oh, okay.
Voltron Force. When the fuck did this come out? 2010s. Weird. There was a Watership Down cartoon.
Yeah, the movie. Or wait, no, wait, what the fuck?
There's actually.
What the? That's weird.
No, I've always been aware of the animated film, which we all saw, but looks like there was a 1999 TV series. I imagine that this had to be watered down.
Yeah, probably. I can't. What would they even cover in the cartoon? I imagine it just has like the name Watership Down. They basically just bought the name, and it's just probably nothing to do with the.
Probably because from this very low resolution title card, it looks like the character design's a little more cartooned.
Yeah.
They did not call Waldo Wally. They did.
Why are we covering Leaf cartoons? Because I got the old man rambling about the good old days.
Yeah, we got distracted, as we tend to do. Okay, I know we American co-production the X-Men series. I remember that. Yeah, there's a lot of cartoons. There's a lot of Canadian content cartoons.
Oh.
Are you gonna fall asleep on us again?
No.
I know. I kind of go another hour until Pippa streams.
Fair enough, yeah.
I don't know. For whatever reason, I got back into watching Pippa again last couple streams.
Hey.
Speaking of them, Ned Corp's cartoons for Kino. I don't recognize that production company.
No. Well,
Nerd Corp's Entertainment. I want to see a list. Dragon Booster, don't know. Stormhawks, I've heard of that. League of Super Evil, heard of it. Hot Wheels Battle Force, heard of it. Rated A for Awesome, haven't heard of it. Slugterra, haven't heard of it. Monster High, yep, I know that. Max Steel, yep, I know that. Cave and Meanie, nope, never heard of that. Slugterras, Blaze, Monster Machines. It sounds like a lot of 20-minute cartoon toy commercials is what I'm getting at from most of these here.
That's fucking most cartoons, man.
I know that's most cartoons, but my childhood was the late 80s, early 90s, and that was when it was really bad for that shit. I know that shit. I know that shit never went away, but it was really bad when they first started doing it.
But I think the thing with that is like there was definitely like a resurgence of that in like the 2000s, early 2000s, but none of them really went anywhere. The only one that's still surviving, I think, is Bakugan for some reason.
Well, here's the thing. Like the progenitor of the 20-minute toy commercial cartoon was Transformers, and that was like one of my first cartoons I was raised on.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh. I'm just thinking because I feel bad for my parents in hindsight, because like I was raised on Transformers and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, and you buy all that cheap plastic, and you're like, "Fuck, what could I have done with that money now?"
I went as Leonardo for my second grade Halloween, class party.
Yeah.
Oh, real Ghostbusters too. That was a big thing at the time as well.
Mm-hmm.
So much thing.
So much money gone.
Oh, the card games and Beyblade had animes. Actually, I just had a word association, brain lightning. Did you know that the real Ghostbusters cartoon was a American Japanese co-production?
Huh? No, I did not. But that is interesting.
Yeah, and it was only maybe like the first two seasons were the first two seasons were animated in Japan, and I think the later seasons were animated wherever and stuff. But the first couple of seasons of the real Ghostbusters, top end shit, like
Yeah.
Chef's
Yeah.
Kiss.
The Japs know their cartoons.
Yep. I'm just going through my mental Rolodex because I remember rewatching the entirety of the real Ghostbusters and the Extreme Ghostbusters when I was in university and stuff, and watching some of those first couple of seasons, and I'm like, man, they got away with murder.
Hmm.
One of the episodes literally had Cthulhu as a villain. It was fucking wild. And they called it something different. It was like Call of Cthulhu with the K.
Nice.
And they weren't exactly being subtle.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure at that point all that shit would have been public domain. Anyway, but I don't know.
I don't know if it was necessarily a I don't think in that particular instance it was a public domain thing and more of a standards and practices thing.
Oh, okay.
Because standards and practices were a thing at that time.
Yeah.
I actually remember the reboot episode that made fun of that. Yeah, so a reboot initially was aired on ABC, and then they got canceled on ABC, and I think they moved to NBC, or I think. Whatever. But when they got canceled, they pretty much reboot pulled the Family Guy, and they moved to another network. And one of the first jokes they did was make fun of the ABCs.
No, I see.
As like, haha, ABC. But I think it was either that episode or a related episode to that one where, yeah, I actually do remember now. Do you remember the talent show episode?
Not clearly. Like, I was really young when I watched it, so.
Okay, yeah. Well, there was a talent show episode, and they made fun of standard and practices. Like because one of the characters in the talent show episode did a joke in binary, and the punchline was, "Please take my wife." But they said that in binary, so it got past standard practices. But one of the characters looked at the camera, is like, will this get past standard practices? Is like, they're not going to know what we said.
No one's gonna bother to check.
Yeah, and that was the joke. Like, even as a kid, I got it. And it's like, okay, he's telling a dirty joke in binary. I get it. And fun little fact. I don't know why I'm thinking about a bunch of random reboot trivia. So, Mainframe Entertainment, one of their first productions was they did a music video for the Dire Straits. And in that same talent show episode, they had the models for the Dire Straits guys like on stage, but everyone was booing them. And the joke was because up until that point, all anyone knew Mainframe was those guys who made the CG Dire Straits video.
Oh, I get it.
And then they got famous for rebooting, and they did Beast Wars and yada yada. But at the time, they were venting about that. So it's like, even as a kid, it's like, I saw that music video. I get the joke.
Yeah.
Dire Straits, 6 JoJo reference, bro. Oh, fuck off. Not everything is a JoJo reference, even though it is. Oh, we're down to 25 people. We lost people with our cartoons burning.
Damn. What the hell? We're talking about the good shit. They're just unappreciative.
I don't think we're going to make it until 9. I'll probably cut it in a little bit, just give myself a bit of time to do some chores before the mold elemental comes on.
Fair enough.
I wonder if she updated her thingy. Who's it yet? Nope.
Oh, fuck. Damn it, Pippa.
Henya's still going. Oh, Henya's almost a 4K. Wow. Naru's sitting over 100, and Uwo Lab is sitting over 300. Neat. I'm not number fagging. I think I lost steam. I don't know if I got anything else.
Neither. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like that.
It do be like that.
I do appreciate the trip down memory lane, though. I definitely remember these cartoons. Oh, I'm too young to be feeling old. Why?
Well, no, actually, this was kind of a fun little point of interest and stuff, because it's weird. Like, I don't have that many people around my own age. It's either you young 20-somethings or people who are like 5 or so years older than I am and stuff, and there's not really much middle ground, but it's kind of funny and stuff. It's like, hey, you remember seeing this? Like, even like in your case, it was like you watch cartoons with your dads, or you saw stuff on like reruns or like VHS kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's interesting. Stuff that you'll hatch. So I had a lot of hand-me-downs from my cousin. Like, my cousin gave me his old PlayStation, and then his Pokemon cards, and that started me on that shit. So, God. Gave me his Game Boy.
I'm kind of angry at myself because I gave away a lot of my shit growing up to like my cousin's kids, or just ended up getting abandoned in like some garage as we moved, kind of thing stuff. Because I remember specifically, like I had a bunch of the original Transformer like the metal Transformers, like the OG Transformers toys and stuff, and those got abandoned in an old shed somewhere.
Oh, man.
Yep, still angry about that.
It's just money down the drain.
Like I had the full fuck off like metal version of Tripredicus. That thing was fucking huge and heavy. You could kill someone with that. You could also say the same thing about my original 1980s version of Teddy Ruxpin, which was just a fucking cassette player.
Let's see.
Actually,
what else is going on?
I know what we're gonna do. Since I just mentioned Teddy Ruxpin, I'm gonna close this off on the Teddy Ruxpin opening, and I'm gonna call it there.
Let's do it.
I didn't spell that worth a damn. Okay, cartoon intro there. And off of my childhood. Stop spazzing, YouTube. When I click, I mean it.
Come dream with me tonight.
GameCube media.
Let's
So much
go
shit
to
is
far
going
off
on.
places
I'm putting myself in my
for
throat.
treasures bright. Come dream tonight. Let's build a giant airship and sail into the sky. Let's watch the ground so far below. Let's
Here's
watch
my
the
sales pitch for the Teddy
birds
Ruxpin
as they fly
cartoon.
by.
It is the best Dungeons and Dragons campaign
So
ever.
high.
Really?
You could make a Dungeons and Dragons campaign out of this cartoon. You got an evil monsters organization. You have a lost civilization. You have ancient technology, air quotes magic, a lot of stuff.
Sure, someone's done it somewhere. Everyone's got a fucking homebrew thing.
If I ever end up DMing anything, you're gonna learn very quickly. Like I do legitimately have a D&D campaign of Tater X-Men. I've been working on this for years. I do have one ready to go.
Oh my god. We could do TVA D&D, a D&D campaign and stream it and shit like that. That could be fun.
We keep talking about shit to that effect and stuff, but nothing ever comes of it. I think the closest thing we're coming to, which is going to be the Magic the Gathering tournament, and actually that's probably what I'm going to end up on. So just a reminder, on Saturday, May 11th at noon Pacific time, we're having the TVA Magic the Gathering tournament.
Hooray!
Yay.
Be there or be square.
Well, I don't know. Again, IO's the one that's running that. So,
Yeah.
So
he better not fucking pull out the bitch.
Well, we have people come in and out, so I don't know what the final total is right now. But anyone who's still watching and listening right now, if you want to play in the Magic the Gathering tournament, send either IO or me a message. We got a couple more days.
Come up.
Okay. Will the Teddy Ruxpin campaign be fatal or my Farog? I want to run in GURPS. Okay, all right. I'm done. Thanks for coming. Take it easy. Later.
You too, man. Talk to you later.
All right.